Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech, and it's time to start a new Flashpoint, so let's go ahead and do so. So, I'm not sure if I've read this yet. Extracurricular activities. I require your help on a personal matter, Commander. No other mercenary company will do. If you accept, further details will be provided upon your arrival at Brockway. Welcome to Brockway, Commander Gunner. I'm pleased that you've answered my summons. Not all mercenary commands are bold enough to attack Davian interests inside the Federated Sun's own borders. A job's a job, so-and-so. Now tell us what you want us to do. I will provide you with a set of coordinates. There you will find a Davian munition stockpile disguised as a civilian warehouse. Uh-oh. I want you to capture it. Or at least we're not blowing it up. That's a little bit better. So you can steal the munitions? No, my dear, to provoke a response. House Davian will dispatch its nearest security lance to reclaim its stolen property. The commander of that lance is known to me. His name is Lord Jesper Bissett, and his father, Duke Royden Bissett, is an influential member of the Lyran court. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've seen this in text form a lot, but I'm not sure if I've ever heard it said out loud, so I'm probably butchering it. Well, oh well. Duke Bissett also happens to be one of my most tenacious political enemies. He is a vile man, a drunkard, and a bore. And nothing would make me happier than to see his house disgraced. Him being a bore is the most offensive thing about him. And so, Commander, when Jesper comes for you, I want you to smash his battle mech. Send him limping home to his father, blanketed in his shame. Now, this is a short contract, so I only expect 2 missions, but they will be back-to-back. For sure. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm glad to hear it, Commander Gunner. Very glad indeed. Come to me when the job is done, and I will see that you're well compensated. Okay, my view screen goes dark as so-and-so cuts the comm feed. This whole affair feels a little childish, but that isn't our concern. If so-and-so wants to pay us to make his political rival look bad, I'm not going to say no. Let's do this, collect our pay, and get out of here. I'll be watching you from above, Commander. Okie dokie, we're ready. Let's see what this pays. Okay, not... Okay, I'm probably going to go 50-50 on this one. If we get 10 for this mission and even anything for the next mission, that should do it, because we're, I think, at 89 reputation at the moment, so yeah, that should be fine enough. And we honestly do not want to take more reputation, because that would actually hurt the reputation with the House Davian even more than it is already going to do, so that's a thought. All right, let's go ahead and accept. We do want to switch out our mechs. At least I think we do. So Thunderbolt is... I didn't switch over the cockpit mod, but that might be something in the future. So 235 versus... I actually have to remember which Orion is the one that we want. Yeah, the one with the AC-20 is what I want. So 220. But again, keeping in mind that a lot of that is small lasers, which are a little harder to pull off on a solo mech like this. The other question is, which one's more heat efficient? Actually, I'm curious. So 3662 versus 5188. All right, they're actually fairly close to each other as far as heat efficiency goes. Although, again, you have to consider the small lasers are going to be typically firing, so their heat doesn't really matter. So probably the Orion is going to be a little bit more hot running. Oh well, it gives us the ability to use his skill if I remember to use it. The other one that we want to switch out is the Yager mech, which is right here, which now produces 210 damage versus the 170 that we used to produce. Good to see that upgrade. And we now are officially in the 3.5 rating. So yay! We are actually at the same level as the difficulty of this mission. Let's deploy. All right, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
The Davion munitions factory should be just ahead of your lance, Commander. Regrettably, I don't have any reliable intel to share regarding your Op 4 strength or composition. I would recommend scouting ahead before engaging the facility's defenders. And remember, Commander, this drop is only the beginning. You're going to have another fight ahead of you, so try not to take any unnecessary risks. We'll do so.
Well, this is a hellhole.
Okay. So then, we want to put ourselves in a position where we're in cover if we can. Unfortunately, it's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see where cover is. It doesn't look like it looks like there's cover over here. So with that in mind, is there a way down from here? Can't quite tell. I'm gonna say no, because it looks like there's a rocky ridge there. So, kind of don't like moving in that direction, though. I kind of like more going this way. And staying out of line of sight. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Let's move.
Okay. Gnarly, I think we can just go straight forward, but do we want to run forward? You have to keep in mind my enemy is not that far from me. I guess if we stay out of sight, it won't be a big deal.
Affirmative.
Okay. You want to aim to get into line of sight if we can. Or, not line of sight, sensor contact range.
Rolling.
Alright. Nice and set up. Okay. Not sure if we can climb up this hill and get into that cover. I'm going to assume no. I guess it pays to... Oh, I equipped jump jets on this thing. I actually forgot about that. Alright. Well, we could jump into the woods then.
I'll do what I can.
I have to remind myself that I do have to close the distance. So, you know what? Let's go along this ridge here. Hopefully getting sensor contacts. Then we can decide, based off of that, what we want to do. Fortunately, I kind of have to wait for that movement. Okay, we got a turret. That will start the combat. That's all we really need. Is it only going to be that kind of thing? Because if that's the case, we want to get close. Alright, well again, Revere. Not jump, sprint. No, we can't sprint up there. Alright, well what about jump? About sprint. Okay, I could get in behind this rock. That might be good enough. We'll see where that gets us. Just view of another turret, huh? In that case, we might be okay with just running forward, right? Because I don't want the Orion to fall too far behind. Okie dokie. Let's reserve. See what's out there. Yeah, it looks like we just have the turrets on our hands. So in that case, we just have to wait. So that one's already gone.
Commander?
We could move up and kill this one, and then that's the only thing getting vision of me. We should have the damage output to do that. I'm just gonna walk because I want to conserve my heat. Oh, hello. That might be harder than I initially thought. In theory, we have the damage output for it, but we really need to not miss. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's a problem. Now they can for sure see me. Well, we need to kill the sniper turret.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, I'm not going to get in cover. But did I do my math wrong on that? Wow. I could have swore I had more damage output than that. Oh, maybe the small laser factors into that. All right, so let's think about this. We've got a LRM-15, and that does 60 damage. In theory, that should be enough. All right, let's go ahead and do that before it gets a chance to go.
Engaging target.
Okay, good.
Smoked one.
All right. Thankfully, this one, they didn't actually take advantage of that vision that they gave themselves. So, can I establish line of sight on anything? Problem with jumping where I am is I'm going to have to jump off. But I don't get vision any other way, so...
Engaging jump jets.
And we can see this one. That's actually really important. And I don't think it can see me. So considering how much armor these things have, I know I have a lot of damage output, but I don't think there's a way I can really turn that down if I want to get the kill here, so... Okay, goodbye.
Mess him up good. What do you need?
And then truck can jump up into the woods. And use the 2 LRM-20s. I don't think that's going to necessarily finish it off, but it's what we can do, so... Okay, that was nice. So how much health do you have? Okay, so a single LRM-15 is not going to take that out. In theory, they don't have vision of me, so we can reserve down. If I'm wrong, we'll find out fairly soon. Yeah, okay. So that being the case...
Yeah?
I'm going to jump down. And we'll just fire a single LRM-20, and that may be enough to get the kill.
Confirmed.
So we'll turn off one of these LRM-20s. Yeah, that should get the kill if we get max damage. There we go.
Done. What's next?
So now that's gone, we can have free reign to move up and attack it. And if we get similar damage output as we did before, we should be then able to finish it off with the LRM-5. Although we did miss one of our missiles, so we'll have to see where our damage... We should still have the damage output with Gnarly here.
By.
Although I am wasting LRM-15s on when we don't have a ton of ammo with that, but that's alright. Okay, there's the turret's gone.
Brought it down, Commander.
Ah. So this is one of those situations where the turn ended. So I find myself kind of losing out a turn here. I'm going to go ahead and jump over here. I see this landing point. I figure that the enemy is going to arrive at that location. So Revere is going to have to be the one to do this scouting. Apparently we have to go like right on top of the dang thing to get the scouting, huh? Like, how close do we have to be to get this thing to count? Guess that counts. Okay, I've got eyes on the munitions factory. I'd recommend approaching with caution. I can't see anything else moving out there, but that could change in a hurry if you're not careful. Boss, I'm seeing new energy signatures lighting up all over the factory. If their stack defenses weren't online before, they are now. Well, they're dead, so okay. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Get on those turrets, Mouse. I'll call out any more hostiles as I see them. Good job, you killed the turrets. So we still don't have contact with any enemy. I guess we can sprint into this cover over here. I mean, that does expose the Yargamac, but I don't know what else to do here.
Heading out.
I still expect them to jump in here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Pacify the surrounding area of what? I mean, maybe they're over at the edge of the map somewhere, like over here or over here. That could be true.
Orders?
Well, in some regards, I guess we could go check that out, right? Like here would probably clear both of those locations. Where's the edge of the map? But sometimes it's hard to... Yeah, there it is. Okay. In theory, this would do it. I mean, it kind of puts us in a dangerous position if they are over here. Maybe this is safer? No, I like the angle with that one more.
On my way.
We'll find out in a second here if they're over there. It's going to be a negative, I think. I mean, unless they're way over here. I think we've already covered most of the zone. I mean, I guess they could be over here in this corner. Kind of feels like a wild goose chase nonetheless, though. Pacify the surrounding area. And it's literally the only objective we have.
Confirmed.
I mean, this is still, like, suspicious to me, so I'm gonna keep acting like that's where it's gonna happen. What the hell am I supposed to do?
I'm here.
Alright, I mean, I absolutely didn't... I didn't clear this area entirely. I mean, but... Look at our sensor range. I mean... Where it is now... versus the edge of the map is there. So... I mean, I guess we could walk up here to confirm. Okay, this is silly. Well, I guess we could start going in this direction to find out if it's over there. I mean, I don't want to face check with the Yargamac if I can avoid it. Alright, so this corner is completely clear, right? Like, based off of where we are now versus the edge of the map. We've cleared this corner, so they're not here. Guess we could clear the other corner of the map, right? In that case, we'd want to jump, because that would get me more distance, probably.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
I hate this game sometimes. I really do. At least I'm glad I got the initiative advantage here. So what do we got? 65 tons, 60 tons? Okay.
I'm receiving you.
I'm gonna try and jump away here. Put myself in cover. And then put vigilance on me.
Confirmed.
And then use sensor lock. I think we go after the 60-ton mech here. So vigilance. And then sensor lock.
Sensors locked on.
Alright.
They got a lock on me.
That's the downside there. Fortunately, my mech won't have a whole lot to do here. Not really a point in moving it, though, so we'll just reserve. So, sadly, I feel like my Shadowhawk is going to get smacked around here a bit. Alright. Let's have the Yagramech. Obviously, we want to face we want to face the enemy. But I'm going to use Precision Strike here. I'm not going to get them in sensor range no matter what I do here, so we might as well just move into a position where we get a little bit of evasion, and we're facing the enemy, obviously. Use the Precision Strike. We're going to turn on both LRM-20s. And I guess we just go for the center torso.
Aye, aye. Engaging.
Might as well hit this guy while he's out in the open and going to take full damage. So here's a situation where they can hit me. And because they only fired one missile, I'm guessing they have breaching shot. They did full damage.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Start walking over this way. We're going to use our LRM-15 here.
Moving out.
Okay, we don't need to use Precision Strike at this point. We've already gotten what we wanted. Alright. Let's reserve. Did this mech not do anything? Alright, we came out of that alright. I feel like this mech is like way far away though, and it's going to take me a long time to get into a position that's relevant. I don't see a point in not max moving here, like getting as far as I can. So we'll go to there. And then we're just going to brace because we're not in range of anything.
Let's hit them hard.
Yeah, but I hate having to guess on where the enemy's is and what I'm supposed to be doing. I hate when the game does that to me. Okie dokie. Well, they don't have vision of me at the moment. But it probably isn't that hard for them to get it.
Yes, Commander.
We know they have sensor lock, and they may sensor lock me again. But then again, they gotta do that to do that. No, those are super wise words, but... I don't know what to say. Alright, let's go ahead and sensor lock up. Oh, that was what this mech did. It sensor locked me. For a second there, I was like, what did it do? We'll probably see more of the same, but what can you do? Oh, okay. Didn't sensor lock me. We're still in the same position where I can't really do anything with that mech, so we're going to have to reserve. And then we'll just try and smack this guy around. Although I say that, we may actually be better off reserving here. Because, yeah, it will probably build up more evasion. But, that being said, it's got a bunch of damage resistance, and I don't have vision of more than one thing here. The only other thing I could think to do is if I could get in range, which I sure cannot, I could jump in and hit the guy with a precision strike, knock him down in initiative, and then see what we could do. But, yep, I think we're going to go ahead and reserve again. Maybe not the right call, but if the quick draw comes out and attacks... it's going to be a little bit more vulnerable to damage. Okie dokie. So this move was kind of a waste, but I needed to get myself into a safe position, and I was a little worried there.
Commander?
I could move up, use Vigilance to protect myself, and then do the heavy damage to the quick draw. The question, though, is what can Mouse do? Nothing. Okay. So then that is the best move.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, yeah, walk up. We'll use vigilance to give myself an initiative advantage as well as protection. And we'll also get vision on this other quick draw, which is nice. Do full damage to this guy? Yeah, sure, why not? I want to use Precision Strike just so that I'm sure that AC-20 is going to land. And we're going to go for the center torso to try and just get the kill fast.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, we didn't quite get it, but that AC-20 sure hurt.
Take that.
Alright, so here we have a decision to make. Oh, yeah, that's almost dead. I think this is an easy decision then. We're gonna hit both of these guys. Oh, you know what? I may not actually move here. Okay. So you're A, you're B, and B is gonna be... I mean, it doesn't really honestly matter. What does this one do again? I guess it does matter in some regards, more crits. But, yeah, that should be enough. So we'll fire away.
Here we go.
Please give us a kill. There we go. Excellent. More than enough, but we just need to make sure. We're doing... looks like full damage. Okie dokie. And then here... we're just going to be jumping down. So we can get into a position to do something. We may be vulnerable next turn, but hey, we're bracing, so...
Show me your war face.
Okay. I don't see a reason why not to reserve here. That would be the Cataphract going now. Which surely has vision. Ouch. How are you doing? Alright, so far. Okay. I can get in range. Question is, should I? Because this guy has 60% damage reduction where they are. I can't stop them from hitting the Orion. I think the right call is to reserve here. There is a chance of danger.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Like that. I was about to say, there's a chance of a head hit. Hey, at least you came out in the open.
Awaiting orders.
There's not really a whole lot I can do there. You're not in cover, are you? I could jump here, and then I have a couple different options. One of which is to hit the Thunderbolt with my Precision Strike, just to knock it down in initiative so that my Orion can back off, because we've already provided the vision. This does put my Griffin in a position to get smacked around, though. I'm going to do it. Okay. Now I feel a little safer and trying to... although I say that. Can I successfully back off? Ideally, we'd want to end up in cover. Not sure I can, actually.
Yeah?
Just move up here and do maximum damage. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll make that call in the next video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.